Hey guys, welcome to a new video of Bitcoin Edge. Today we're taking a look at the charts and we see the dollar making a new tap on support over there. It's gonna look a little bit bearish, or you could see a little bit of a wedge in it. The S&P 500 went to their previous all-time high. Gold still grinding up. Nasdaq looks a bit like a head and shoulders over here. Of course, we had the bullish news of Trump getting out of the hospital. And here we zoom out a little bit on the dollar. Retest over here, second one. Of course, we can draw a little wedge on it. We're at the daily chart now, or a flag, but we want the dollar to go to new lows over here. We want them to break this this support over here. Otherwise we have an inverse head and shoulders over here. But over here we had the massive crypto bull run, so we wanted to go down again. S&P 500, like I said, they touched this high again. And that is very bullish. We had a breakout, of course, out of this falling wedge, and yeah, in my opinion, they're going for the all-time high again. And over here we see what was it, a couple year trend line all the way from 2011. We tested it over here, and I think we will make new highs. Something else today, or something else, we always talk about funding, but over here we have an indicator in the bottom showing the funding. Over here we had very negative funding, and when funding is negative, well, it's usually a good place to buy. Over here we had very negative funding, and look what happened real quick, real fast. Over here we had negative funding. Well, good time to buy. We went up, and when funding gets too high, that's indicating tops, as you can see over here, guys. So over here we had high funding, and we got a correction, and now after the correction we have negative funding again. Over here this is exactly the middle, but right now we are negative. Coming period is negative again, predicted. It is from the Bitmex chart, but anyway, just wanted to show you guys this. And of course, if you go to this chart, we see we are very much consolidating. Today I read about a theory of Willy Woo. I'm not sure you guys know him, about why consolidating is bullish for Bitcoin. Margin exchanges make profits in Bitcoin, especially Bitmex. They only trade Bitcoin as collateral, so they make the profits in Bitcoin as well. Fees paid, everything, liquidations, you name it. But they exchange their profits into fiat. So when they make a lot of profit, they actually are selling Bitcoin, and they only make a lot of profit when there's a lot of volatility. And we are not seeing any volatility. So Bitmex, for example, is not dumping Bitcoin into fiat. So that is actually a bullish case for Bitcoin. Myself, I didn't know about it, but I like the idea very much, and I hope you guys do as well. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, yeah, we weren't done talking about Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the charts. This is my higher time frame chart. We are breaking currently this trend line, in my opinion. We see the VPVR. It's not really showing anything, except we have really big support underneath us over here. We're 67 days, 67 closes above 10k. Never happened before. So yeah, we're breaking this trend line over here, which is very bullish in my opinion. But we want to see higher highs now, and that is 10.9k, and I'm calling for new highs. We're going to 12k pretty soon. I've been longing aggressively since 10.5. You can see that on my other Twitter profile, Knife Catch Rambo. I know it's a funny name. Make sure to follow me as well on Twitter, Bitcoin Edge. So yeah, I'm bullish on all time frames actually. This is my scalping, how I trade scalps. Of course, you could see something like this in the making, but I'm still very much bullish. Break of this trend line, we will go look for the next horizontals, but it would be bearish if we break downwards. Anyway, funding is still negative, still a good time to buy in my opinion. Taking a look at Ethereum, high time frame Ethereum, we're in a really big, so let's delete it. I mean, quite obvious right now, Ethereum is in this pattern, but they are making higher lows. We're on the daily chart. If you guys want me to zoom more in, please let me know. And this level is very important for Ethereum as well, because it was last year's high. So what we want Ethereum to do is really break this trend line over here and make it go to $400 right over here, make a higher high. And that's basically what the only thing I want Ethereum to do. If you see other patterns, please let me know. Not really liking this, but we need those higher highs, and then you can long it aggressively in my opinion. Ethereum BTC consolidating in a wedge, a bullish wedge in my opinion. Zoomed out, and yeah, it could come all the way down for a retest over here and it would still be really bullish. Ethereum still looking good, Ethereum BTC. Taking a look at Cream. There's a big fan base of Cream. They were in a lot of pain. And this is the pattern we saw breaking out of for Cream. We're on the 4-hour time frame. Let's draw some supports and resistances. Well, first up is $50, 53, thereabout. We see action out over here, we see action out over here, and we really nicely broke this trend line over here. So, pretty sure it will go to $50 if nothing changes in the fundamentals. Then, this line comes up, I would say like this, and this line could reject in my opinion. Could ruin the party a little bit. We of course have some other horizontals to look at. I would say this one, a lot of action on this price level. We're just looking at history actually over here. Please let me know if you guys know anything about technical analysis, but this is what I would say are the big levels that matter. These are all resistance levels where Cream could reject, or they could make something like this and make a higher low, break through it. That's basically always how price moves. Sometimes FOMO kicks in and it just goes straight up, or a massive short squeeze happens. If you don't know what a short squeeze is, please Google it. Short squeeze happens and it can go straight up. Looking at Monero, I like Monero a lot. Monero is at a really important horizontal level. You can see it with your bare eyes. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening on this price level, and it's just between this level and last year's high, and it's looking very bullish. As long as it's, I mean, as soon as it breaks this one, I would almost say it's just moon time for Monero, because like there's no trend line anymore to take care of, just horizontals. It really is all out go time for Monero in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, rarely I've seen things that so bullish as this. Taking a look at Filecoin. not looking really good at the moment. Could be worse. Could be worse. This is everything that matters for Filecoin, in my opinion. This is all that matters. Breaking this level would be selling everything you have, or it would just a shakeout. Breaking this level would mean long. Next up, this one. This was a bit too much. Doesn't really matter in my opinion, because it's just nothing you can do TA on. Right now it is on some horizontal support over here as well, and over here there's some support. So it's just consolidating. It's either breaking this line first or this line first. This trend line or that trend line. Break of the upside, like the upper trend line, would mean resistance over here. Break this one, it goes all the way up. This one is really a decider of which those both trend lines. Either way, it will go that way, in my opinion. Take a look at XRP. Looking quite bullish over here. On a very important horizontal level over here, as you can see, a lot of action on this price level. They did make higher highs compared to this one, and they made kind of a double top over here. If they manage to break this level, XRP can go quite up, I would say. And on the daily, it's looking good as well. Let's go to the hourly. It's looking good. I mean, they're at this level now, but you could draw levels like these as well, in my opinion. It's on the hourly, but it's looking good. You of course have these levels to pay attention to. You can see it with your bare eye, but in my opinion, XRP could do good now. On a higher time frame, it's looking very good. It's looking very, very good. They're making kind of a round bottom in the making, in my opinion. I see something like this happening. Fundamentals of XRP are not good. There's like some dumping dynamics. Please look into that, how that works. Funding still quite negative for Bitcoin. Means I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Everything looks very good, and yeah, we're breaking to the upside of this pattern. This is on the daily chart, but it will go to the yearly highs. And of course, if we zoom out, let's remove everything. If we zoom out, well, we don't have to zoom out any further. We can see this pattern, and this is everything that matters to me. This is everything that matters to me. And of course, you had the 67 days above 10K closes. And I mean, bull market has started, guys. It can take a while, of course, but in my opinion, as long as we don't the yearly high, as long as we hold this horizontal, as long as we hold this trend line, we are in a bull market. Simple as that. If that changes, our funding gets extremely high. Let's say like over here, for example, or over here, that's a selling moment. So yeah, that's about it for today, guys. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. If you understand everything, if you have questions, please let me know, because I'm making this video for you guys. And yeah, if you don't like everything I say, or you don't get everything I say, please let me know, because I'm here to help. See you guys again tomorrow.